Hi, welcome to Mulligan Speaks. I'm Annette Mulligan, guiding you to living beyond your diagnosis, owning your own health, and creating clear dialogue between you and your doctor. And those three phrases are what I want to share with you about today. I want to unpack those for you so that you have a good understanding of what they mean and what they're all about. First of all, living beyond your diagnosis. What it doesn't mean is that I am saying you're going to get past it. You're not going to have to be bothered by it anymore. It's not going to be an issue once you've figured out all of the different aspects of it. That's not what I'm referring to. I, as a type 1 diabetic, am never going to get away from my diabetes. I, as a legally blind person, am not going to get my vision back. That's understood. But what is it that I can do to live beyond those two diagnoses? How can I live the kind of life that I want to live instead of those diagnoses controlling me and constraining me and not allowing me to live the way that I want to? When I was diagnosed with the diabetic retinopathy that caused the blindness, everybody told me, you should quit school. It's going to be too hard. Well, they were right in that it was very hard. But I said, no, I'm going to finish school because education was really important to me. And I did finish school. I figured out how to do it. I had books on tape. I had other people read to me. But I completed that goal because it was so important to me. I was able to get a full-time job after that. And even with the diabetes, I was actively doing my job. I worked with children and volunteers, and we would go all over the place. We would visit Disneyland and Knott's Berry Farm and have all kinds of different day camp experiences. And I did that. I led those, not because I'm superhuman, but because I was choosing to live beyond my diagnosis. That is all about mindset and perspective and saying, yeah, I really would like to do that, but I just am fearful or I'm not sure that I can. We will be discussing the idea of fear in future sessions, but it is a matter of choosing to say, yes, I've got this, but I want to live the life that I want to live. Secondly, the idea of owning your own health. That's part of the whole process of living beyond your diagnosis. Think about it like a car. You have a car, you own it. I don't know if they still have them because I don't have a car, but they used to be pink slips that you would have, and that proved your ownership. And when you have a car, you want to make sure that that car is running at the best possible level that it can be. You're checking the oil, you're checking the fluids, you're making sure that that car is running well because you do not want to be on the freeway or out in the middle of nowhere and your car just stops on you. Same way with your health, with your body. You don't want to be doing something and have something negative come about because you haven't taken the time or the energy to figure out what it means to own your health. Now, complications are going to happen even when you do own your health. But like with a car, the more you take care of yourself, the better able and equipped you are to deal with complications as they arise. And the last statement, creating a clear dialogue between you and your doctor, so important. Have you ever walked out of a doctor's office or a healthcare provider and said, I'm not really sure what they just told me. And even more so, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do about it. It happens. I want to make sure that it doesn't happen to you, but that you have some clear strategies and techniques to understand what your doctor is telling you, and even more importantly, to understand the reason for why they're asking you to make a change, and then step into that change with confidence. We're going to be talking about all different kinds of aspects with those 3 different statements, but I wanted to make sure that you understand that's the direction that we are going. So, 4 things I'd like you to do. Number 1, give me a like or a thumbs up. Number 2, write a comment or ask a question. Number 3, post this video in your own Facebook page, or even more importantly, to someone else who maybe really needs this encouragement. And number 4, go to my website, amulliganspeaks.com. Leave me an email or send me an email and find out what different services I can offer. All right, stay well and take care of yourself.